Today I'm here in Onamia, Minnesota, a town of very few people. Right here behind me is like the thing to know. If you just look a little to the left, there's like a whole boxcar over there. The place is called Depot Library, so I just kind of assume that it's something to do with like defunct rail infrastructure repurposed to a library. On paper, that's kind of dope. I'm in a little playground right now, chilling in Onamia. The whole plan is to just do the Mille Lacs Scenic Byway, which basically Minnesota has like a state sanctioned road trips you can take in the state, and this is one of them. And it all starts here in Onamia, which is not on the lake, which is kind of funny, but whatever, I guess. Things to note is Mille Lacs is a fat ass lake, and we're currently on reservation, indigenous people, native land. It starts here. I thought I would just fill you in on what's what, and let's chop it up and let's go see that lake. I made it to the next town. This one's actually on the lake. I just got like a damn chicken sandwich. Waukon also doesn't have many people. It's a small town. A lot of the towns are going to be tiny. There not a lot of people live on the lake. And I'll show off some stuff first after I finish my sandwich. And I ate these Japanese Oreos. I thought that was crazy just finding it. I did not know I'd find some Japanese exports in a random ass gas station. Shout out the guy who was just manning the station here. It was an Indian dude, but like from India, not like an indigenous person. I'm gonna chow down now. A quick review of the food. This chicken sandwich it's like a gas station chicken sandwich. It's like school lunch type food. It does the job, I guess. As for this right here, it's thin, not as beefy on the little chocolate cookie part. Even in the little cream part, it's really thin. I like it. This one's a strawberry flavor. The reason I stopped at Waukon, Minnesota was for, well, one particular little boat. Now the old boat behind me right here is called Ellen Ruth, and this boat, the way I understand it, it was a tour boat that was used on a resort, then turned into a fishing boat. There's like some whole legendary lore, I guess. The Mille Lacs Scenic Byway is a lot more than just the big lake. There's little quirky things like this big old boat that is past its prime, but now it just kind of lays dormant here in this little park in Waukon, Minnesota. I made it to Isle, Minnesota, the town that is next past Waukon on Lake Mille Lacs. Not at the lake yet, but something even more interesting. I'm at a little museum. Let's go check it out.
My life has passed me by. I'll lay around and wonder why you were always there for me.
I think there's two buildings here of this museum. This used to be someone's actual cabin that they'd be on up here in Mille Lacs Lake. I guess they retired it and brought it right here for folks to just kind of come in and take a look at what a cabin, insert year this was made type cabin was like. It's a real vintage experience. There's lots of very creaky, very old, very wooden, very Minnesota. Okay, so there is multiple parts to the museum. The cabin is part one, and there's 3 other buildings you can check out in this whole little block that's like a museum. Shout out my boy Paul.
Holding me back, gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say when everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Oh,
just finished the museum. It's only open on Saturdays. 1 day a week. It's open from 10 to 2. The thing is, I could have worked around that and all, but I was given, you know, reins to drive around a little later than I would have otherwise planned for. Finally going to see something that's nature-rific. Usually my trips are nature-y based, some type of state park, some type of something. Here we are in our first state park. Here we got Lake Mille Lacs. It is windy as fuck. It's so windy right now. That is like horrible for audio. I don't even know if you can hear me. I don't know how usable this footage is. The wind also makes it really wavy in the back. And more importantly, it blows all them nasty ass bugs away. Ah. And then Father Hennepin State Park is one of the 2 state parks that are on the lake, or rather that are next to Lake Mille Lacs. This one is the one where you get to be in the lake. The lake's right there. I could just jump in there right now. The other one, I'll get to it later. But this is the lake one. This is the one you want to go to if you want to see the lake. What's crazy is you can see it. It's really far out there, but there is an island. It's literally a pile of rocks and pebbles just out in the I was about to say the ocean. It's out in the ocean right there. It's a national wildlife refuge. I remember looking at maps and stuff and hearing that there's like a national wildlife refuge here. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? It's literally those islands. That's one of them. Insert lore here. It's pretty crazy. Mille Lacs is one of those lakes that you just kind of like really want to go out of your way to go see. It's so big, it's so undeniable. And state parks like this really showcase what's good about this lake, what's good about this state. Look at this. Beautiful, straight, gorgeous. My camera's about to die though, so that's unfortunate. This is something I knew was gonna be awesome. And it's crazy because I'm not even focusing my whole trip on this state park. This is just like me doing something else, and this is one piece of that puzzle. This is like a great introduction to the lake, and I'm glad y'all could see it with me. What's crazy is I just met a group of people that's like, they're all some older folks, and then I was just telling them like, hey, look, enjoy it. It's really beautiful. I took a little photo for them, a little group photo, and I kind of just stood there another like couple minutes just kind of standing with them looking at it. Didn't even catch their names. It was just like a little human moment. It's about the halfway point. I don't know if it's gonna be the halfway point of the video, but in terms of the journey, in terms of the actual like doing everything, I wish I could show off how long of a drive this section is, because I can't show you anything that's on the road because I'm on the road driving, and I'm like, I can't just like carry the camera with me too. There's a couple of things I passed while driving. I saw like some some like Bigfoot statue. I also saw some Amish people. The first time I ever seen Amish people in Minnesota, I was driving around this whole scenic byway and I saw some Amish people. So shout out that. We are currently at the northern shore of Mille Lacs Lake. You can really get a feel for how just absolutely enormous this body of water is at this beach here. I'm just a tiny little guy. Now there are 3 counties that touch Mille Lacs Lake here in Minnesota. Mille Lacs County, which is like the main one, it literally shares the name. That's where like all of the civilization of Mille Lacs area is mostly in Mille Lacs County. And then just north, and a good chunk of it, is Atkin County, which is where we currently are. I'm on a little beach that is literally on the side of a road. And then finally is Crow Wing County, which gets like a tiny sliver. We'll get into that later. But I feel like it was long overdue for me to just jump in there. Probably the last time I get to get real close to the lake. I can't even see the other side of it. On to the next place. I've actually been here before, to this town of Garrison right here on the Mille Lacs. Look at that proof right there that I've been here before. Look at me eating those Takis. That's, what a silly guy. Interesting thing about Garrison is it's like the one town that's in the Crow Wing County. Earlier I was talking about how there's a couple counties that touch Mille Lacs. There's 3 of them. This is the 3rd one here in Garrison. On the drive here from the beach, I did see like a mermaid, but there was like no way to park and to like really see it. So that was kind of how the fuck I couldn't even like drive and take my foot. I passed it, promise. Garrison, Minnesota is known for goofy fish statue, like the big one. There was one in Isle as well, but this one's like a bigger one, and it's like this is like the thing that's known for. You know, you come to Garrison, Minnesota to take a picture with the fish, which I have done. I do like how, can I even like, I don't know if you can, I mean I got it earlier, but that right there is just like the state bird just casually there, which I think is kind of fucking wacky. There's just a loon. This is the 2nd time I've seen one with my eyes. This is the closest one I've ever seen, just like chilling right there in the water, which is kind of cool. There's not really much else to do in Garrison. This is the last town actually that we're going to be seeing in this whole thing, and then like here's their population again. Yeah, that's what's happening here. Last second, there it is. There's the big old fish statue right there. The time is currently 5:12, which is unfortunate because this amazing, awesome thing behind me closes at 5. So I just missed it. We're back in Mille Lacs County now, but more importantly, all of southern part of Mille Lacs Lake, the reservation. I thought I could end today's trip on learning something, having a conversation hopefully, but time just didn't work in my favor. Immediately I know that there's like a big casino right next to this museum, which is kind of like a double whammy if you like to gamble. I think what's most important of all, you need to go to a reservation and learn about the people there. I feel like that's just something that just needs to be done. And Minnesota has a couple of reservations. There's like a whole list of them. This one that I'm currently in, I know is, I want to say one of the bigger ones. I don't actually know that for a fact though. There's like a little boardwalk here that you can just walk on. It just kind of goes for a bit. There's a little plaques. Those first two were talking about plants and some of them were edible. I think I saw this in a video the other day, but I didn't really know that dandelions were like fully edible, which kind of made me think about this idea of like, what if they like made a dandelion ice cream? Would that be fire or not? I don't know. Look, it's some lore. This house right here used to belong to one Harry and Jeanette, and they were avid gardeners, and I guess that makes sense with like the edible plant little plaques right there. What's crazy that I didn't even know is that you could see the actual lake from here. And then we got some like more lore. Basically it reads, you can get it from the title, Water is Life. I mean, I don't even know. I don't know if you can just wander around. I mean, there's like lots of plaques around here, so I kind of assume you can. There's the museum that's like over there, and then there's like this house, which is the Jeanette and Henry Harvey house, the gardener's house, and then here are some gardens right here. And basically all that's growing right here is medicinal herbs, namely tobacco, sweetgrass, sage, and cedar. And then right over here it looked like squash. I thought it was a pumpkin at first looking at it, but it's squash, I guess. Looks like the last thing that's kind of back here are these little cabins, and basically these are little cottages that tourists would stay at. Okay, actually, one last thing. I saw these things on the ground and I thought they were like tombs or something, but nope, those are the little bottoms of what would be some sheds for boathouse that used to be here. They built lots of boats here, the Mille Lacs band of Ojibwe. Side note, shout out to, I'm like 90% sure those are apples. I don't want to prove it, that's not mine, but I just found that random tree of fruit and it's got what I think apples on it. Apple. The other building that I don't really know what's up with is this one. This is a trading post is what it's labeled. I don't necessarily know if like, I mean, I assume it's like kind of in conjunction with the museum is there also this. But there's like some gasoline related things like a gas station, but like vintage looking. I don't really know. Here on the other side we have the casino. I'm not really gonna go to it, but it's there and it's kind of massive. But also on the other side of this road there's like this wooden building back there. That's like the actual government center for the Mille Lacs Reservation. With all that being said though, I think there might be one more place to check out before we end the video. State Park, the last state park, one of the two state parks that's in the Mille Lacs area. Also there's like totally just like some horses chilling there. Oh, that's crazy. Mainly because we're at the trail center, and at the trail center there's like some horseback activities. There's like horse trails. I have one goal in mind, one thing to see. The difference between this one and Father Hennepin, well, again, when I was at Father Hennepin, I was saying that was like the water one. That was the one you go to see the actual lake. Here, it's more so if you want to enjoy the nature of the beginning of northern Minnesota nature. Here's the trail center right there. This place is mostly empty, pretty big. This is the place where, you know, you go like to eat your food and fill up your water. Yeah, you know, like a trail center. You already know. One thing I did learn just kind of looking around, there is one thing saying about like bears. I guess we're in bear country now. Also this, which kind of like says again that like Mille Lacs is right in the, Minnesota's got like 3 regions: pine lands, hardwoods, and prairies. And we're in the better half of the state, which is like the Northwoods. So let's get going to the thing I want to go to. This is a massive park. It's like one of the biggest in the state, and I want to say it's like multiple times the size of Father Hennepin State Park. There was maybe like 2 main trails you could do at Father Hennepin, and I did like the cool one. This one, it's like infinite trails. So the main attraction I've been talking about has been an observation tower, a fire tower. You know, it's meant for fires, so that, you know, the park rangers can get a view of any fires happening at the park, but you can also just do it for fun, and that's exactly what we're doing today. I think I see it. I think I see it up ahead right there. That's a lot of stairs. Okay, by the way, this is like how these stairs are quite skinny. If I was claustrophobic, I would not be liking this. When it comes to if it's like nerve-wracking at all, the answer is yes. Oh boy, is it tall, and it makes noises every step you make. It's just one of those don't look down kind of things. I'm starting to get above the tree line right now, and I don't want to look down. Okay, I made it up. Oh fuck, it's scary. It is scary as fuck. Here's a little hole. I'll give you a little sneak peek as to what's out there. Oh fuck. Insert how tall this thing is. And I don't care what number shows up there. This shit feels way too tall. Ooh. Oh, I already know it's gonna be beautiful though. I already know. Needless to say, it's windy, so I don't know if that's going to affect the audio quality. Rest in peace if it does. You can see everything. It is horrifying. Getting down is going to be a little fun. Mille Lacs State Park is known for being the one that's wooded. It's known for the one being away. More than anything, it's known for this tower. Also, I'm like 90% sure I caught rain. I'm pretty, because I see like clouds, and it's been cloudy all day, and I see like all these like lines kind of just coming down from it. I'm pretty sure that's rain, and like this is what it looks like from far away, which is, if that's true, that's cool. If not, then like, what the hell is that? Oh, you already know my legs are shaking doing this. Oh, hell no. And there it goes behind me. On my way down, someone was actually about to go up. I damn near like jumped in, hugged him, and been like, save me. I told him to enjoy it. That is really cool, but you need to have like a really strong will and not be afraid of heights, and then like you can like really just enjoy it. It's not even physically challenging to get up there, it's just mentally challenging. And if you're mentally strong, then by all means. So I finally made it back to the car. My phone and my camera are like practically dead. Mille Lacs Lake is amazing. It's such a beautiful, massive body of water, and it's like one of Minnesota's biggest. It's one of Minnesota's bests. I want to shout out the Mille Lacs Museum in Isle. A lot of the items were donated and were very personal. Getting to see that little boat in Wacom, that was kind of quirky. In the grand scheme of things, it's like that happened, you know, like that. I forgot that happened today, practically. And then Onamia had like the really charming library. It was closed, so I couldn't. Actually, the two libraries I was meaning to go to today, one was in Isle and one was in Onamia, and I wanted to go to both of them. Both of them were not open. It is what it is. And then the two state parks, awesome. The tower, scary as shit. That lookout point in Father Hennepin was breathtaking. I guess shout out Garrison also. The fish statue is there. I was there before, the north shore of Mille Lacs, the place where you can really get a good view of how wide it is. Like, it's such a massive lake. The Mille Lacs Indian Museum. This is like my first solo road trip. Yeah, I think it is. That's kind of crazy when I internalize it that way. I need to come back here. Evidently, that's like the thing that really established, I think, in this video, is that it warrants you can't do it all in one go, and that's kind of magical.